everybody. Yes, it's a face view, and yes, I guess you could call it Corona beard. I know that this month is October, and it's Vlogtober, and so I thought I would kind of do a little bit of vlogging, something that you normally don't see me do. Yes, on today, October 1st, I did do an unboxing. I unboxed a few things from Poi and Hun, and I also unboxed a few things from Hey Planner Girl. And I do have a video coming up next week, probably Monday, where I unbox what I got in my Mystics little gift box. It was a little something that I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, but it's going to be something that might be a future present for my mother. She doesn't watch my YouTube channel. She likes planners and loves that type of stuff, but she doesn't want to watch someone working through their planner. So what to expect for this month? I do have my daily teaching. I teach at two universities. I teach at the University of Tulsa and I teach at Tulsa Community College, but we're social distancing, so that means all of my teaching is actually taking place here. This is my dining room, makeshift craft room, makeshift. You can see the silhouette, the printer, the massive cutting tools. You can see Bob Ross back here. You can see my use less stuff. One of my goals, the remainder of this year, is to get all of this crap organized. You can see I've got a panettone box there, which is holding washi tape. It's not holding a panettone. And I've got a few other things back there. Oh, I've got some flute music books that I have back there, and some crystals, and just some, some randomness back there for sure. Oh, and a Hamza. Trying to get rid of that light, but a Hamza that I tested some new alcohol markers with by, what's the name of that company? Parku, that's who. I have a video on this device somewhere of that, but it probably will never see the light of day because it was just a big old hot mess. Anyways, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of vlogging, blogging. I'm still going to have some unboxings because I do have a few items coming. If you watched today, which was yesterday, because it is, this is going up on the 2nd of October. I filmed it on the 1st. I did cut down that Poi and Hun divider. Let me show you. So, or it's not a divider. These things, it's a page lifter. That's what it's called, a page lifter. I'm new to rings, or recently new to rings, and you can hear Seamus is over here jiggling his collar. But page divider, that's what these are. Or not a page divider, page lifter, page lifter. I need to learn the lingo. I need to learn the terminology. But I was able to cut it down. Let me open my rings up. So this is what it looks like new when they come. And this is what I made mine look like. And the reason I did that is it is a standard rings is what I'm using. I'm using my Mystics Little Gift standard rings, and in the back I put my page lifter, and it looks great and works great. So yeah, this is going to be a short video. Let's see. So I do have some, like I said, I do have some unboxings coming up. I do have a whole list of things that I want to do. Oh, I know someone will ask, this is kind of rambly, and, well, isn't that what vlogs are? The excess that I cut off is right here, and I turned it into a tab marker in the planner. So it's right here. So when I'm here, in my daily section, that will take me to my week. And then this tab will take me to this section here. So that's what I did with the excess. So I have another one, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Oh, and this is by Poi and Hun. It's a really nice plastic. It's pretty sturdy, and it's not as thick as the Foxy Fix ones. I have a Foxy Fix in the not micro, pocket ring size, and theirs tend to be quite thick, and I think they made them that way on purpose because they tended to use really floppy leather, and for the rings. That's why they had that double pocket. That's why I had the reinforced spine. That's why they had the crisscross pockets, is to help give the notebook as much structure as possible. So I think Foxy Fix made their page lifters thicker because of that reason. So if you have a nice sturdy Filofax, or even like my Mystics little gifts, it works really great. You can see I've got this thing quite chunky now. Let me get my pen out of the way. Come on. There. And I'm loving the standard rings. You can see it's very similar to this is a Foxy Fix single elastic. It's very similar, just a little bit wider because it has rings, and that takes up space. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one, the extra one. Maybe put it in my Filofax Malden in A5, or I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So let's kind of wrap this up so you don't get bored and click out. So I'm going to do some vlogging, I'm going to do some unboxings. I don't think I'm going to vlog every day because you might get bored with that, because my schedule's, pretty regular. I teach every day, except I don't teach on Fridays now. I was able to get those students moved earlier in the week. So we do have an orchestra concert coming up. I had a concert last month in September. It was an all Beethoven concert. We performed at the One Oak baseball stadium. So like the orchestra was on the diamond, and we had a stage and everything erected. And so I was a infielder for the day. The flutes, we were like 9 feet away from everybody else in order to social distance, so we don't blow any aerosols in the vicinity of the musicians. We had barriers around us, and even the strings, they were all 6 feet apart and had their own music stands. And the strings that were in front of the winds, the flutes, the oboes, the clarinets, the bassoons, and brass had normally, they had what these things are called, sound shields. Normally they're used when we're in close quarters in order to protect the hearing of the musicians. But they had them behind their seat, so that way it was just another layer of protection for them. And all of the string players wore the white N95 masks. Us wind players wore them, except for when we were playing. When we weren't playing, we took them off, and then we put them back on. And everyone at the stadium was socially distanced and was wearing masks, it was really nice to see. It was a really hot day. Our resident guest conductor, Daniel Hagee, he was quite sweaty when he got done conducting us. He got a nice workout, it looked like. Something that I need to do is work out more. So this concert that we have this coming up, it's in 2 weeks. And we're doing all the same precautions like we did for the previous concert. We're taking our temperature twice a day, in the morning, in the evening, for 14 days before the first rehearsal, and that started today, the 1st. Or for you guys, yesterday the 1st. And then we also are going to be taking a COVID test. We have to call tomorrow to the Tulsa whatever to schedule a test just for making sure everyone showing up at the first rehearsal has a negative. And then we're rehearsing in a very large space with the same distance between us. And then the concert is outdoors. So, the stadium holds 10,000 or so, roughly, people. I forget who are the Tulsa Drillers is the baseball team here, and they're a feeder team to, I want to say, Los Angeles. Don't quote me on that. Maybe because they have that thing with the blue horns. I don't know. That's why I'm thinking that, but I could totally be wrong. So this concert coming up is going to be I forget what the overture is. I don't play Mozart, the Abduction of Seraglio. That's what it's got, a huge piccolo part. Then we're doing the Bruch Scottish Fantasie with our concertmaster playing the solo. Beautiful piece. It's based on a Scottish folk song, I'm Doon for Lack of Johnny. Kind of funny. John. I'm doon for lack of Johnny, King Johnny da. It's a beautiful, beautiful song. I'm not going to sing anymore because they might demonetize this because I sang a folk song from the 1400s that is under copyright, I'm sure. And the last piece we're playing is Brahms Symphony No. 4, which is going to be another wonderful piece. We've performed it, I think this will be my third, maybe fourth time in Tulsa. I've been here as the principal flutist for the last 15 years. I've played it, when I lived in Indiana. I've played it when I lived in Michigan. I've played it when I lived in Ohio. I played it when I lived in Louisiana. Never when I lived in Illinois. But I've played it every other place I've lived. And it's a gorgeous symphony. It's definitely one you should listen to. What I might do is I might try to find links on YouTube of the pieces so you can kind of get a little taste for some of the stuff that I do that isn't in rings and strings. So that way you can, I'll create a little playlist so you can get some of your classical music on. The concert is, actually let me look in my calendar. The concert is on the 18th, Sunday the 18th of October. And it's actually at, in the afternoon. It's at like 3 or 3:30, something like that. And then the week after that, I'm going to be playing at one of the Presbyterian churches, and I have no idea what I'm playing. And that's going to be like special music for their online Zoomed or Facebooked service, and that's going to be pre-recorded. Like on the Friday or Saturday, we're going to record that, so it'll be ready for their service on Sunday. And so that's, it's so strange. 2 concerts in a month. Previous to this happening, like if I open my calendar and look back to, February, the first day of February was Saturday. The day before that, Friday the 31st of January, we had 2 performances of Harry Potter, the third one, Prisoner of Azkaban. And then Saturday the 1st, we had a performance of Harry Potter. Sunday was my day off. Then we had a concert on the 8th of February, and then a ballet started the next day, and then we had 4 performances of ballet on the 13th, the 14th, the 15th, the 16th. Then the week after that, we started opera, and also I played 2 concertos with the University of Tulsa Orchestra. We did the Ravel Introduction and Allegro for flute, clarinet, harp, and strings. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. And we also did the Gordon Jacob concerto. No, not the Gordon Jacob, it was the Holst, the other one for flute, oboe, and string orchestra. I think it's called a Fugal Concerto. Yeah, a Fugal Concerto by Gustav Holst. It's a really, really, really fun piece. And then we started that same weekend. We started Tulsa Opera. We were doing Madame Butterfly. So we did, in March, we did, what, three performances of Madame Butterfly. Then we did a bunch of education concerts. So it's interesting. A minimum I would have in normal season 4 or 5 concerts a month. One cycle a weekend, so something new every weekend. And then when ballet and all of that overlaps, then you kind of get a lot of extra stuff going on. So for me to have one concert we were in the middle of rehearsing Star Wars when COVID hit and everything shut down. We were going to be doing, with the movie above us. Those are really fun concerts that the audience loves. We were just about ready to do that on Friday the 13th, and then everything shut down. And then so for me to have one concert between today and March 13th is unheard of, especially with summer musical season. There could be 30 performances during just 1 month in the summer alone. So definitely weird times. It makes you think quite a bit about what's really important. So yeah, so there we are. I'm going to be trying to do a Vlogtober. Some will be vloggy, face-to-face videos like this. Some of them will be unboxings and stuff. Some of them will be plan with me's because I'm using a new system. I want to kind of talk it out. And then towards the end of the month, I'm going to have a kind of a big announcement for something that I've been thinking about doing, and I'm going to do. I'm going to go for it and see what happens. So I'm excited. We just had Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, and right now is one of my favorite Jewish holiday times, Sukkot. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to spend any time in the sukkah at temple due to social distancing, but I have memories of past years, having lunch or dinner under the sukkot and having temple services. It'll come back. It'll come back next year. I'm looking forward to that, and I think with having our new year already, I feel even though there's a presidential election looming a month away, I've got my absentee ballot, and I'm actually going to physically take it to the place so I know it will get there. But I feel good about the next few months because we've said our piece and we've put last year to bed. So now it is 5781, and we can look forward to some great things happening. That's what I want for me. That's what I want for you. And let's see what this Vlogtober turns into. It's my first time ever doing anything like this. I'm a little, shocked about it. But I have my little buddy right here, down there, Seamus. But I also have Bob Ross in the background. He's there, keeping us company. So if you have any questions, leave a comment down below. If this is your first time here, you normally don't see my face. It's usually just me with my hands showing planners and pens and little art things and how to cut down a notebook and that type of stuff or make inserts. So if you're new here, hi, I'm John. And you also notice I've changed the name of the channel down here. It says Planning with John because that's kind of what I do here. So I thought it was time to embrace that. Okay, so if you want to, if you're new, click that subscribe button, click the little bell next to it, and if you want to also give it a thumbs up, if you want to see vlogs, if you give it a thumbs down, let's turn that negative into a positive. If you don't want to see vlogs, what do you want to see? What would make you turn that thumb down into a thumb up? Because I usually get anywhere between 2 to 10 thumbs down on a video, but no one ever says anything why. Why? Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.